Good morning, traders. It's Trader Rob. Today is Monday, September 29th, day 20 of the challenge. Just got today and tomorrow left on here, so let's try to get some profits. Let's pad this account just a little bit, and hopefully the mechanical strategies here can make a comeback. They kind of started. Really nice win this morning on the on my gold strategy. We got a long off the inside bar and a straight push to the upside. So pretty nice little profit there for the mechanical side of the strategy. But with that being said, let's map out our morning and let's see what type of trade setups we can do. The market's just been kind of ripping since the open last night. Went through a few of the levels that I had mapped out from Friday that actually would have worked. And even with a straight shot to the upside. But either way, let's see what we can find for today, and let's get some setups coming right after the intro. As always, nothing that I state on my channel is financial advice. Trading futures or any type of trading is risky business. Any capital that is put out there is at risk for loss. Just letting you guys know, I will be going live here starting second week in October. So really looking forward to that. I know that it's been something that's been requested for a while, and I've been able to make some really good progress, I should say, to the studio downstairs. So that should be pretty much ready to go. I was up till about 1:30 in the morning last night building my PC for downstairs, my secondary one, which is going to be a beast of a machine. So I'm super excited about that. I haven't built a computer in a minute, so that was kind of a stressful night. But thank God YouTube, exactly what you guys are watching now for trading. I was watching that yesterday for PC building. All right, so let's jump into the ES. We do have a setup here that I've mapped out. I think this is probably mapped out last Monday or Tuesday at the 67.49 for a possible short. I've been explaining this every single day. We're just looking for high volume nodes. Don't think I really need to do this every single day, but obviously this is an area that I'd be very interested in possibly taking a trade. We got another big high volume node right there. So I think everybody gets the gist on that. Let's jump into the 15-minute. And now we're just looking for levels that break structure. We've got one right here at the 67.33. I got a level right here. And I got another level right here. I got a level right here. And a level right there. This one looks pretty interesting right now. Let's jump to the 5-minute. All right, let's see. We got a 5-minute level right here. We've got another 5-minute level to just tap in. No, it's just about to tap into it. I just did. Let's see what happens there. Another level right here. Another level right here. Another level right here. All right, that's it. Jump to the 15-minute. Let's just see it on the volume profile a little stronger. This is actually a pretty decent area right there. Of course, I wasn't ready for it. Huh. Kind of like this level right here that we're at. Interesting. All right, let's just see real quickly on the volume profile. This obviously was an area that I liked. Nothing there. Right here. Let's mark that one out. We got a level right here. Mark that off as a take profit. Let's just see what price action's doing here. Well, okay. And then take profit right there would be, I would think, a very easily achievable take profit. Dash. Stop loss. Kind of big right now, but we can refine it. All right, there you go. So that's a setup that I'm looking at. 66.93. Let's see. Looks like the 91 and 92 is very heavily defended. So 91 would put me right at that ledge. Okay, so we'll map that out. That's where the order book gives you an advantage to refine. Try to snipe our entry. All right, that's what I'm looking for on the ES. Anything to the top side? No, none of that looks great yet. It's on the back side of the volume profile. This is where the big meat of the big chunk of price action's at. All right, so I'll wait for that setup. Let's look at the NQ now. And here's a great example. We had mapped this one out, I think, on Friday. Tapped right into it at the 24,805. Perfect. I mean, very little drawdown. It's exactly what we're looking for in our setups. So we can delete. Obviously, volume profile. Got a smaller node here, but definitely relevant. Bigger node here, big node here. And I think I gotta pump this guy out a little bit. You know what? I'm gonna keep it right there. Let's go to the 15 minute. Let's see what kind of levels we got. All right, bump this guy up to right there. Another guy right there. Not many 15-minute levels. I guess you can make a case for one right here. Right there. We broke structure. Okay, and we can make another case for one right there. Let's jump to the 5-minute. All right, 5 minutes got a few of them right here. One right there. One, nope. No. Let's open this up a little bit, make it easier to see. I got one right here. Nice one right there. I like that level. We can make a case for one right here. Okay. 5 minute. Let's see if there's any setups that we could see. I love this one right here. This is entering a big chunk. Yeah, I like that a lot. Maybe a secondary entry right here even. Yep. Not sure what I could do with my stop loss right now, but let's just put this here temporarily. It's kind of a big stop, but... All right, and then TP makes sense right there. Dash. And I would say possible second one right there at the end of the... All right, I like that. Dash. And then this guy we could probably bring right to about there. Got some good level of defense between entries and stop loss. Easy take profit 1 and 2. Let's see what I had marked up over here. Not sure what I was thinking here. All right, I'm gonna have to map. I'm gonna have to look at this level here closely and see what we get. Not sure. I had it mapped out, but don't see that stop loss doesn't make any sense to me. So let me take a look at that. I'll be right back. I'll show you guys the setups, the trades, and if there's anything that changes on the chart, I'll be right back. See you guys. All right, as you can see, that was a quick trade, but I had my ATM for the ES set at only 4 points, so small trade, 40 bucks on the NQ. But saw the nice little reaction right there off of that level that we were just talking about. Ooh, strong one right there. Ah, shoot, I missed that one. No, I didn't. I didn't like that. Okay, and we should be jumping down to the 1 minute at least. All right, let's keep looking for subs. All right, a few setups here that we're kind of mapping out here. Possible short on the ES at the 67.29. A lot of volume stacking up right behind it, right at the 30. So I'll mark that one off as well. That would be the best entry. And on the NQ, I'm looking at a long here at the 24.893. Got two levels of really good volume right here. Got a decent buffer for my stop loss. Very easy take profit, especially TP1, which is what I would be targeting for about 10 points. So we'll see here what we can grab from the market. All right, so you can see beautiful trade right there. Just textbook perfect. Great confirmation candle right here. Mark it up. Right smackaroo right there. Easy. No, I don't think I was in any drawdown, to be honest with you, on that trade. And my target, my secondary target, would have been the 23s. So right here would have been my secondary target. Definitely an area that they need to rebalance pretty strongly there. But super happy with that trade. Two awesome winners here today. Let's see what else we can get. There you go. Just tapped into that 67.23, rebalanced that volume there for sure. So seeing the market very, very clear this morning. Let's see what else we can find. All right, so we tapped into this area here that I was mapping out. Did not get any type of confirmation, which as you can see was short from the take profit maybe by 2 points. So I'm not upset with not taking any type of entry right here yet. Like I said, I'm really trying to find confirmation candles on each and every trade that setup that I'm looking for. Let me just see, monitor here what happens at the 24.883. Let's see. That was decent. This is a decent candle right there, to be honest with you. That shows some strength right there. Let's see what it wants to do here. Let's see if we can tap into the... Oh, hey, great non-trade there. Beautiful. Ooh, now coming in strong right now. Oof, this would have been a good buy right here. Real good buy. Let's see. Yeah, I think I'm going to sit out of this one. Like I said, I think I'm viewing the market really, really well today. Really well. All right, let's see what else I can find. All right, so I think I might call it a day. Two really nice trades, two great setups. Market's just kind of been consolidating here. So we've got a setup on the NQ that we'll still be looking at. And we've got a setup on the ES that we'll be looking at. As far as the mechanical strategies today, we took, let me just pull those up. No trade in the 15-minute Rob reversal. Again, we had a nice win in gold, and then we had a loser in oil session 2. Mechanical strategies were up today, but they're down. They're down pretty big for. Down pretty big for the challenge. Let's take a look at the stats on where both accounts sit. So if we go, let's go to funding ticks. If we take a look at, this is the mechanical strategy. It is currently down $416 for the month. And those are all of the trades. Today was up 33 bucks on that really nice gold trade. But overall, it just doesn't have the legs to catch me by tomorrow, that's for sure. And then my discretionary, we're just sitting at 200. We're up at 600, but we had that nasty day, that nasty trade, I should say. Let's take a look at the stats. Win rate 70%, profit factor about 1.5, and those are all of the days with the trades, including today green. This one day here was just kind of nasty. But we still got tomorrow. We'll see how the challenge ends. I've got some very insightful statistics and some of my trading ideas that I'll be sharing in tomorrow's finale. And again, hopefully in that we catch another few good setups. This has been a great practice run for me going live. I think it's going to be pretty awesome. So hope you guys had a great day trading. See you guys here tomorrow.